Now give me the beat.
Good evening, welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. So tonight we're going to hit the other half of what we needed to do for the whole MSQ 7.2 update. That's right, we have a mission in Tulliola, plus we have the Arcadian elements to it. In for it? Absolutely. I don't think they've got anything else out there, but we'll have hunts and looks for things. I know they rebalanced a few things, but let's get back over to Final Fantasy right now. I know, just hanging out here on the dock. Corn Servant is in the region, so we'll see what his quest is first. Ah, Chipper Corna, oddly consternated. Dear friend, yes, I trust you have seen your fair share of adventure and delectable delights since we last met. I certainly have. I agree. It's well, I would have similar tidings to share, but truth is, the old colonels find themselves in need of assistance. Oh, a sensibility possessed of a monstrous appetite that's found its way to Bayside Bevy, you see. 'Tis a hunger so ravenous it shook me to my very cob. I dare not confront it alone, but now that I have you, that is, assuming you would accompany me. Well, of course. Ah, join me then. What a joy to bask in the warmth of your generous heart. Once we arrive, I need you to keep watch while I seek out the belligerent belly that cries for salvation. Alrighty. Follow me, corn servant. Content youth. We met him once before, did we not? Mm-hmm. Say, don't I know you from somewhere? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one who offered me that grilled corn. Awfully nice of you. It was definitely my worst back then, without any prospects to speak of. That corn was just the boon I needed. It wasn't long after I found a new job, and now I couldn't be happier. I'd better get back to it. See you around sometimes. This is what it's really about. Belly full of food, a spirit with purpose, almost gladly in sight. However, he's not the one we seek. We seek elsewhere. Well-pleased woman. These are the sort of quests that I truly do enjoy. Did we not meet this kindly woman before? We did. Hello. Ah, it's you. What a time for reunions this has been. My daughter missing for some time, but I found her in Yatsulani at last. Most joyous yet shocking occasion. Now she's nearly as old as I am. Would her father could see us, a pair of old maids. We're together now, though, and that's what's important. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure there are better things you have doing. Take care, sir. Thank you for your kindness. Heart and belly once pained, now at peace. No doubt she and her daughter will make many delicious corn-filled dishes. Some certainly good ones. Will this be enough corn for the shop, I wonder? We know this fellow, do we not? Mm-hmm. How do you do, sir? You're that corn-peddling stranger from before. If you're worried about what I've been up to, you needn't be. I went and got my life together, just as I said I would. Even managed to find a new job. A friend of mine put a good word in for me over at Aunt T's, so next time you see me, I'll be grinding corn to make tasty tortillas. Be sure to stop by sometimes. I'll pay you back for that grilled corn. Corn tortillas? Oh, how delightful. Where is this hungry one of deed? They are not here. They are upstairs. Warrior of high hunger and looking directly at the corn servant. Carbuncle, you are not helping. There it is, malign rumblings of a hunger most foul. Pray here while I seek out the offended stomach. Rumblings are coming from... Oh no, they're coming from a Pello. The Pello feeler. Might you ask if aught is trouble his mind or stomach? Oh, what bothers you or your tummy? Sorry, you want to know if I'm having stomach troubles? Can't say that I am, though I've had a strange cravings as of late. Terrible cravings for... Blood, I yearn for blood. Excuse I? This baleful hunger is not his own, he's been possessed. Leave him, spirit, leave him and show yourself. Swish, swish. What have we here? A blade made sentient by an insurance spirit, a rather ancient one at that. Long ago, when the lands were barren and the people were desperate, they would offer up ritual sacrifices in hopes of bountiful harvest. The rites required a tooth of a beating heart cut by stone blades that supped on life force and made nascent spirits like the one that sways before us. But once the people received my corny blessings, they were no longer had need for such practices. The rites and rituals were buried along with their tools. Huh. Should I slay it? Do you suppose one of your corn dishes would sate its hunger? Let's take the peacefuler route. Purest nature has little interest in the nicety of corns, but there must be clearly something that can satisfy it. I've got it. I cannot prepare aught to suit its palate, but you can. Slay all sorts of beasts in this, do you not? Take a dagger in your possession. It feasts on the life force of your fallen foes, thereby sating its hunger. Gentlemen would be willing to part with it. You picked up a stone blade somewhere. The dagger is the reason I've been feeling so strange? Come to think of it, I've never had such weird cravings before buying it. It's a fire knife for ancient rituals. The peddler sold it to me. Said they found it in the aftermath of a landslide caused by a great storm. That storm again. Damn it. Willing to risk keeping that thing. Far from me to be stopping, I won't charge you either. Having a clear head will be payment enough. Good luck. Yep. Well, you learned it. You've elected to refer to it as Death Servant. Can't help wonder if the blood of your enemies will alone suffice to stay its hunger. Swish, swish. So perhaps the two of you can take a moment to get acquainted. Corn Servant, Death Servant. Swing. Do believe it's taken a liking to you. As long as I remember they are permitted to feast upon the beasts slain in your adventures, you needn't worry about the ill effects of their appetite. Unexpected turns, would you not agree? All the appetites would be same and cleared, but this fickle fiend is not so easy to overcome. Good friends of you, I need not contend with such challenges alone. Being blessed by fertile soils of trust and acceptance to cultivate a beautiful friendship. A little more than my cob to offer. I hope this shall suffice as fitting payment. Decadent dish made with the finest corn. It was actually the arrival of Western influences that ended such practice. Until we meet again. Death Servant and tacos. Tacos. Right. That's all there? That's all there. Next off, the Arcadian for the mid-level fights. Expect to get splatted? Very much so. Oops, I need this. Because I'm going here to True View. Also, been breeding my birds. Yes. Picked up them? I have. I've picked up this. Fledgling Chocobo. Oops, I need to go over one. So we have all blue stars and all red stars, which means we have a full-starred bird. And we have a full-starred bird female. 1 and 2 off the first breeds. I'll see how many more I can get, because the more the merrier. Absolutely. This, of course, is the gym where Yana, aka Black Cat's been hanging out. Souls under siege. That's just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, yet Uni, and I've made some breakthroughs in our research about psionocrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Tri-Tails training entrance. I should say word exercise, but it's this. Noni! Good to see you. Heard you've managed to dig up the lead. Ah. I heard you two have dug up the lead. Details. Perhaps a refresher is in order. Compliment on this. Not necessary, I remember. Barely been crowned champion light heavyweight before our sister, Euthrope, challenge you. Bent on claiming your soul is meaning to cure her disease. Illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to excessive degrees, such as the Arcadian fighters. Learned Euthrope, the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. So in that revelation, we look for alternate ways to cure Synchronous. Finally have some news to share. Thanks to Newini, looks like Eutrope has a sense for electrope technology. Learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. I just wish you two would lose the regulators there. Don't give them the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems on information on souls, you see. So you were hacking the network, but a nifty little netrunner you are. So unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. He took me to task, scolding me to never do something so reckless. Once I explained our predicament, she kindly shared research data from GenX, the upstairs floors. Yay. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. The military was well aware of course they would be, having sought to utilize feral souls more, they developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. Yes. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel we should use it to diagnose other fighters if they deserve to know if they're ill. It would be risky to alert them. Yes, very, which is why we came to you before taking action. As Metum warned us, the President doesn't kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we reveal the secret to those who've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire, becoming the Grand Champion, releasing all the souls in the repository. But we should avoid getting in his crosshairs as long as we can. Exactly. Love the eyes, though. Yana's eyes? Oh, yeah. That sort of green, yellow, top-bottom coloring. Nice. Why I propose we approach only those fighters that you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, it brings them closer to that, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible so we can't stop that happening for good. Knowing what illness has done to your trope feels nothing less than personal. It's always personal. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Oh, she actually knows the Honey. Hey, Honey, yeah, do you mind popping around to the gym? The Bomber, on the other hand, he can just sit on it. I think he's already busy, as I expected, but could spare a moment for us. She's on her way here. I promise I'm not wearing yellow just because the Honeybee Lovely show. Just wait right here. Waiting! So what's this about? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Alright. I'll give her the details. My stars! You're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? No way. There's a way to diagnose you. The resicators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's souls. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm the signs of the disease. yellow-green eye. One yellow, one green. I think she'll be clear. Edie's, soul shows no sign of degradation. Truly, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Now, so eager, she utilized feral souls numerous times while training. So when I examined her, we found she's on the threshold of developing the disease. Mercy sakes, Anna. We're for beginning training with feral souls, and knowing what I know now, I'd say the predicament President doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means I can't fight in the Arcadian anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. Well, she's got a... Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. Well, she's got her other fans to worry about. Well, I've graced countless magazine and concert stages. I never shine so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of people. I couldn't do that if I were dead now, could I? Spoken like a true idol. I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents. You can be sure that I'll succeed after all. I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Now that I'm scheduling an appear in the broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. She really is something else. One other fighter, the Brute Bomber, who you defeated, become light heavyweight champion. Not exactly friends, but I won't abandon them either. I'd like the cause, so we need to visit him as reverence. Radius 911. Of course it is. Bet you that's a fun one for people to read out. Yes. All their auto pickup devices they usually have in their area, the Google thing, the Alexa, whatever else, accidentally picking up on those details. It'll be like, oh no! I mean, what a nightmare. We figured there'd be a fair bit of runaround, so they're over here. Okay, so information center's technically closer. Well, technically, it's both ways, isn't it? Sprint boots! Sprint boots! 10 seconds. Well, it's actually easier if I just push this. Personal terminals. We check the illness when we arrive at the apartment. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. Everyone's following her. It's just like, yes! I think he's already affected by it, to be honest. Also cute, I could eat you up. Oh, the guy's got cats. There's a subversion of thought, isn't it? Kirill Kitten. I don't know what the other cats are. 'Cause, 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 'cause Why do they flock to you, only you? It's hardly fair. These are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones, come to me. It's your own minions, my dude. Now, that man there is Europe's, that's the champion of the cruiserweight division, her boyfriend. Pose a problem? We can't reveal the truth to him here. Blazes, what are you doing here? You want to get your arses kicked? Door was unlocked. You're Thalen, the unenhanced warrior, yes? Howling Blade at your service. Pleasure to meet you. Show me this. Hope we have a chance to meet in the ring soon. Whimpering Blade when I'm finished with you. The pleasure's all mine. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and her sisters were raised with similar values, I recall, before adopting it at Europe's insistence. However, I still use regulator in battle, like every fighter, except you. I didn't know you two were friends. Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We can't seem to be rid of each other. Couldn't fit into any other jobs that we were introduced to us. Got up all manner of mischief together. Like carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come in and taken us in. Isn't easy being a fighter. We felt it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy he could hardly form a sentence. When he became the brute bomber, it was like he was reborn. Shut up. They don't need to know that. Thinking back, we owe everything on the Arcadian to the president. That we do. Well, I've seen the kin as I intended. I'll take my leave now. Perfect. Until next time. That works out for us. I assume he's wearing cruiser or light cruiserweight gear or the cruiserweight gear. But what do you want then? There's something you need to know. Lies. The president would never... You want to see the file? Trade his soul or he shows sign of pyrokinesis. What? That's nonsense. As the soul is eaten away, it loses connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness. Early sign that this, if left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... Katie means a lot to you, I know. Means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your conditioning from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough. I won't listen to any of your nonsense. Get out of my sight. Oh, he decided to listen. This could pose an intriguing thing. We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Where do we go? All the way back there. Alrighty. That's going to require speed shoes. Ready? Go! Bum, 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 bum. Now, if I do this... Oh, cool. I can do that. Once it's only needed on to actually engage the buff. Once it's actually fired, though, I can switch back. Neat! Ha ha ha! Well, that's good to know. Jog. Movement is increased. Effect ends on entering battle. Or cutting across sectors. But the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. You're up. Remedy is an infusion of extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. Seems to support this, though it's only a hypothesis. The researchers believe that reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment. But this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. Searching. You can only find the one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The rope, I know, wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel that she's still hiding something. Hello? Ah, alright, understood. Meet him. Cruiserweight match is about to begin. He wants us to meet him at the next green room. Best luck with your next match, and please be safe. Don't worry. I've got 8 friends that'll help me kick the pants out of people. Mostly because I expect them to do a good chunk of the lift, because I'm going to get splatted. So you get sprint now for this. I'm running the wrong way. And it drops to jog. Which seems like Petion. Or, yeah, Peloton. Sorry, Petion. Yeah, Peloton. You get sprint quickly for 20, 30 seconds, and then you get basically Peloton thereafter. Definitely make getting around cities a little bit easier. So you've got sort of sprint, jog, trot, or sort of normal, because if I do this, whatever this is, and that. Waiting for you. Allow me to show you to the green room. Boisterous Binger. He's here at last, and I didn't get a chance to read the rest of that. Defiant Damsel, that's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. A match you is sure to be a font of inspiration. Boisterous Binger. We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. Ooh. I can see people wanting that dance. As you surmise, they are rivals in the cruiserweight division. As I understand it, you're already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you have fighting for entertainment, but now, most of all, the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. Counting on you to captivate the audience one more with your rousing combat. Make the very walls of the Arcadian shake with excitement. All right. Squeak. A double squeak. A triple squeak. By the addition are characters too. Them are more than the showmanship. Cruiserweights use more potent feral souls. Pack a heavier punch. Brace yourself, be fully prepared. I've got the best gear I can get my hands on prior to this whole thing. Which means this will be for the 740 gear. You ready? Let's start the Unstoppable Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign. Begin. Quest accepted. We're going to get this introduction like we did the last time for the next fight. Right, let's take a look at your first opponent. The Binger, who's tied to a frog. Verdant Reveler, Dancing Green. So Dancing Green. Shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadian bouts are treated as parties where he's the center of attention. Oh boy. He's the soul of a terrible toad. He gains heightened physical prowess and incorporates dance moves into combat. Expect to basically be hit like with the other toad fights then, where they do the whole, hey, you lose control and have to dance around. Victor comes down how well you ride the rhythm. Best bet might be treat fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You might be surprised by what follows. Interesting clue pile. Let's show that party animal you got moves of your own and seize your first victory of the Cruiserweight division. We're on it. All right. This will become the weekly raid we do. All four of them. All four of them. AAC Cruiserweight Match 1 now available. This means First Walk will basically no longer have a weekly restriction. Role and item restriction are lifted for alliances. Role and item restrictions lifted, and whereas Cruiserweight, yeah. So we're item level 715 is the requested, huh? Cruiserweight it is. I expect 12 minutes. I doubt that. Ooh, workout. Cabled weights. Cabled weights are fine. You know, if you're going with a home gym, I do recommend secured weight systems or other things. Right? You do not want to do anything, you know, with free weights that would be over one's neck, shall we say. So what is this? Looks like a couple of ghosts, a couple of tubes of paint, and they're dripping this onto here. So what kind of colorful thing do we think the Lalafell is tied with? Well, there's a question, isn't it? That is a good question. You're tied to some sort of animal, so this would be some sort of jelly or other type creature. Octopi, cuddly fish. They're oftenly known for changing of colors and environments. Should mention it, the ring will be a dazzling dance floor. The crowd is certain to be electric, soak up the atmosphere. Okay, so we expect the floor to basically be giant squares, dance floor style. Mm-hmm. Lots of blinking, colorful lights, most likely. Yep. The kind that's going to set off those particular groups of people. That's entirely the thing. Oh, how terrible. It should be. Now, while we're waiting here, it's going to drag me right back here anyway. I want to have a look at... Oh, wow. That's an expensive straight port, isn't it? Yep. Okay, nothing new up here. There was shown signs that it looks like it could have done a few interesting things. It doesn't look like it. New. Nothing new in Charlia. So that really is all that's really new in the area. Something like that. Cool. That having a redonkulo teleport costs. That's certainly not going to be high on my list of things to do. No. No, it will not. Oh. That's me being silly. I should go to the fisherman's aisle. Fisherman's. Right? Because they did add some new stuff for the housing. And this seems a good enough period of time to basically waste it doing that. To the mist, please. Free company? Yes, we should. All right. So they've added a few new things on outdoors and a bunch of things indoors, of course. A lot more indoor stuff than outdoor, because not everybody gets an outdoors, especially if they've only got an apartment. Or a room. Right? If your FC's got a room, you may not have rights to basically screw with the outdoors. So let's take a look at the preview here. Here we go. So the new stuff is the East End tree, which is this sort of rooted tree connection. It's not bad. Yep. Then, of course, we have a new Gardener's Gate, which is different from this gate here. You might see it things, well, you know, things that might wind up like this. Actually, that looks pretty good there. Take a screenshot for that one. Yep. Then we have, of course, a hewn stone circle. This thing. You're like, oh, okay, that's not bad. No, it's just like some patio stones and stuff like this. I can see people liking this thing just because it looks like you could put a group of them around in the yard. Right, hedge trim flower bed. And then, of course, the chocobo chick fountain with floating chocobo chicks in them. Some chocobo fans will be quite delighted with that. Those are the new things? Absolutely. So what else is... Oh, of course it would be. There we go. Here we go. AAC Cruiserweight. Disco ball. Giant squares on the ground. We expected that. So we expect line attacks and different color square attacks. So let's see how this prince becomes a frog.
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor, Dancing Green.
Huh. This count is... oh boy. Think.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Alright, do the hustle. Uh-oh, that's got some sort of half line to it.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Do snap twist. Yay.
You're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Or snap twist.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these things.
Alright.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
We told you we'd have funny color square attacks.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond? Will the challenger be all right?
Okay.
Come on, show me your moves.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Two step. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack.
You're up, dancers.
Assemble, disassemble.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
I see, okay. The next one goes that side, then this side again. Nope. Had our... we gotta rely on our black mage.
Let's finish with style.
All right. I see what that is.
What are you
Okay.
trying to do?
These poses.
Put the crowd to sleep? Back to it, dancers!
Okay, that I've kind of seen before.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Show us some electrifying moves!
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Ow.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Ow. No trouble, no trouble. We're all learning the fight. It's all new.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Oh. 2.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins!
Do the hustle.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
2 snap twists, okay. 2.
We're just getting started.
4 snap
Keep
twist.
grooving, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
I'm not standing on the... Ow.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Healed.
Come on, show me your moves.
Okay.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Two snap twist. 1, 2.
Ha! Effortlessly dodged!
Damn, that thing hurts. Got some really mean AoE on him, don't he?
You're up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat.
All right.
Try to keep up now.
Here we go.
The fever's taken hold! Can the Upstart
Left,
keep up with Dancing
right,
Green?
right, left, right, left, left, right,
dance like there's no tomorrow. Let's finish with style.
Perfect groove.
You're burning up the dance floor, baby. Back to it, dancers.
Frog Tourage.
Show us some electrifying moves.
When the patterns start to overlap, it starts getting tricky. Man, that hurts.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Oh,
The challenger's down! Is this the
a
end?
rack. Yeah.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Yes, we can. If the red mage can stay alive.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Nope. Oh well, do it again. Oh well, let's do it again.
Are you ready to get down?
The Upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins!
Failing on this one, no. Like I said, it's the overlaps that are gonna get painful.
Can you keep up with the rhythm? We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Alright, Disco
Bask in the
Inferno.
spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Heal.
Come on.
Okay, dumping the
show me
damage.
your
We'll
moves.
get out of this alive. Ride the waves. Two.
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now!
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
So it's right, left, left, right, left, right, left.
Dance
Left.
like there's no tomorrow!
There's always someone.
Let's finish with style!
We got a perfect groove out of that. Oh, I got it one.
Groovy moves! The crowd's loving it! Back to it, dancers!
Watch which way they go. Okay, so they do always do that one on the tunnel side first, huh?
Show us some electrifying moves!
It's gonna be a fun one for the Black Mage. Practice, practice, practice. It's how you get some cool well. Okay, here comes the dance move thing that got us last time.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Oh crap, I'm out of a... I didn't get there in time. That's okay. Ah, flip
Is
sakes.
this the end? They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Red Mage needs to get up, Nope.
Oh no!
They didn't get
too
him.
much for the challenger.
They did not get him up. It's over. Do again. Unvulnerable would last longer. Oh no.
Dancers, take it away!
Just get up. Heal yourself. Get up another healer.
Baby! I feel the fever coming on again!
The knights reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on Dancing Green.
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Right.
finish with style. Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it. Come on, show me your moves.
Ride the waves. Ow.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Do snap.
Effortlessly dodged.
Give myself a shield.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Oh, flip. Hot by the snapshot. Wait for it.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Show us some electrifying moves!
GG. Let's go. Took 3 or 4 goes. That's all right, though. We expect that. It's like, that's not fair. I know, technically we got to see 4 or 5 times since. Fun fight, but sheesh. The next one. I'll see you next fight. I give markers.
It's all over. Until next time.
Go again. Go again. So I goofed on a couple where I was supposed to stand. Towards the end, yeah. Oh, let everyone roll. Everyone's going to need on whatever. Yep, there's 8 pieces and someone left already. I figure the gems are going to go quickest, because they're the fastest upgrade. They only need 1 to get the item. Cruiser Hollow Helm. Alright, let's just put these across here. Like, the jewels will be like, you know, weapon, token, blah, blah, blah. Well fought. This victory proving yourself a force to be reckoned even within the cruiserweight division. Hooray! Oh, pick a thing. Here you go. Pick that one. Oh, wow. That screams color. Why this next wave of momentum towards our next victory or something like that. BBB. Art of War accepted. You guys really worked to get that pun out, didn't you? I could just see them We want to make an Art of War pun. We can't make an Art of War pun. We can if it's an artful Lalafell. Here is your next opponent. Red and blue, is it? Fighter lives and breathes art. Use the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot. Sugar Riot. Oh no. It's a Lalafell hyped out on pixie sticks. Connor was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or those imitating her style. Injecting herself in the soul of deadly pudding. Yeah, we figured it was a jelly thing. Close enough. I think it was a ghost or something like that, but no, it's a pudding. Concoct a special paint that can cause actual damage or actual change to reality, even the ring itself. Fighting is medium of her art, means of expressing herself. She needs to talk with the artist up on the moon. Imagination is boundless. You have to care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. Basically, this is what you'd be dealing with if you were fighting a Pictomancer gone wild on sugar. Manage that, you'll overcome Sugar Riot. Continue on your way, top of Cruiser Division. Okay. So we know the 3 fighters, but the last fight's going to be a mystery. Each time, looks like it, we're only going to be introduced to 3 fighters, and then someone else shows up. Before it was her sister. Oh yeah. So those are supposed to be puddings then. Puddings in paint. Yahoo. Anyway. Let's skip back home temporarily so I can try to see about showing off this internal housing gear. Fire to your own chambers. I know, went the long way. Housing. Right, we'll go to preview and the new stuff. So the first thing we have is a lattice windowed cabinet. Perfect for all those sort of walls and doors and stuff. Very nice, actually. A Hingen dresser. Not the same height on the walls, nothing fancy. All those who basically want a petition that says it's a door, but doesn't actually do anything. Ah. Vault rib. I can see people going nuts for this thing. Although, checking it, it doesn't quite fit up against the wall, so you're going to have to use some placement tricks to get it right against the wall. You see people doing these sort of columns along. I can see people going crazy for it. This is like Honeybee Lovely's thing. Evening. Playing some Splatoon here. Damn straight.
The ring is her studio, and reality her canvas.
Right.
She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
Need to break down some of this. Hate to be zooted on this level. Oh no, it's a slime Lalafell.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Moose Mural. Okay, she starts with a standard.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
It's a bomb!
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Flying bomb. Those are gonna move. An arrow.
That struck square!
Target. Okay, I see. Oops. All shooting that area. Cool.
What's your favorite color?
Oops,
An
I'm
image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Great, it's the beach episode.
The ring has become a desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
Uh-oh. What's this debuff? Taking damage over
When I
time.
think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Cacatars.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Ow.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
No, you really don't. They're like, uh-oh, I can tell where that one's going. Oh, God. Well, that's me being a bit blue. All right, now we're all back to normal
What's
again.
your favorite color?
Color riot, huh?
When you can't decide on one thing. What do you think of this?
I think that...
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack.
Yeah, that's definitely one you want to hit that for.
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
Been there, done that. Fire resistance up,
Crystal
like...
clear river. How charming.
Okay, there's a debuff there. I saw it. right? Fire resistance up, lightning resistance down. So don't stand in the water when the friggin' lightning comes. There you go. Great. How long does that last?
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Don't be in the water.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy! How frightening!
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
A massive raging storm! I hope you brought your parasols. Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger! The Challenger's down! Is this the end?
Got him.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
When you can't decide on one thing.
Okay, that's a bomb. That's a flying bomb. Means...
What do you think of this?
those are bombs. They're going to jump to the other side. Here.
Ha! Effortlessly dodged.
Oh, she's sugar-scaping it again. Okay, taste of fire. Oh no, our artist in the group fell over.
The Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Yahoo! Oops, GG. Look at this. Don't worry, I had you even if you died.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the Challenger!
And we have a snowy white. And a whitey wolf. That's the werewolf ears.
It's all over. Until next time.
Two helmets. People are obviously running them pretty hard already. Getting practice, getting practice. Well done. I knew you could do it. Well, to be honest, the dancers stuff has a lot more pieces where, you know, positioning. It's a lot more movement than the girl, Sugar Riot did. So, Dancing Green. Cruiserweight champion of Cell. Seeing we have a bit of time, something I like to tend to first. Tell Dancing Green and Sugar Riot about this, see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. Road narrates terminal, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Already checked for lifting devices. 2 should be here any moment. Metallic purple shirt. What this is about, baby? Are we having a party here? If that's the case, I'll excuse myself, or rather keep my keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. Time to learn the horrible truth. Bummer, baby. I think they're both clean on it. Haven't manifested disease yet. You're both dangerously close to doing so. One more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadian. Oh, talk about a downer, baby. All very sudden. I struggle to accept it, but both you and Honey are retire. There must be truth to your words. Easy thing to retire, but for your own safety, I ask you to give it careful consideration. Oh, she's sad. I was going to say something. She might pull down on it. I don't think he will, though. I think he'll keep pushing for it. Might go out with a bang, so to speak. At my mind, I'll retire. Doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to replay the part of Dancing Green. First time I'm a party animal, I'd spend night after night out on the town. Doing that, I'm practicing and dancing in the studio. It's utterly exhausting, soul-crushing. Push through it all because I don't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I could learn to love it again. I thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. Think that was actually a burden on your shoulders? It would be. In my precious studio, sadly think I won't be able to step into it again. But I was on the streets when I started applying my craft. This revelation could be a sign to tell me to go back to my roots. Do this, that. I'll go back time when the whole city was my studio, its walls to the canvas. There's a positive spin on both. Told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's all right to be myself. It's always good to be yourself. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, rather not die, of course. As you have you to thank for it. Attract a suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when we break the news to management at a later time. I'd lose these things too when you go do it. Those two have other places to employ their talents, like Honey. Brute Bomb and Howling Blade, the Arcadian is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire. This, I know better than most. It's a matter of life or death. Load up on materia. Twisted Vengeance. Lost in Thought. Alright, now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. Alrighty. Lots of stuff. Holding up nicely, actually. I can teleport to that end of this thing, which is nice. Where's the gym? That way. Throw all this in the saddle bag. Excuse me, we'll just like run into the walls as we go. Relieved to hear both Dancing and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, share the good news. Something tells me our cruiserweight will be here. Yes, we have an emergency. Look at this. All the feral souls you've got. Unbelievable, folks. Just when I thought the brute bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he intends now to use unregulated feral souls. Several of them at once. Besides, the madman's going to turn himself into an abomination. Violation of the rules, you'll be banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way. Actually hit him. Hey, unstoppable upstart. If you're watching this, come find me at the demolished site on the 8th level. We're gonna fight again. This time I'm gonna destroy you. Hear me? I'm gonna destroy you. Well, I wondered what we were going to get for the odd fight. Idiot Silas, he goes and does this. But the doping tonic the brute bomber imbiles during his matches is actually a harmless prop used as part of his ring persona. Why his matches continue even when he's disqualified. Multiple feral souls have forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Warps the flesh irreversibly. We know, turns you into abomination. Said, worst case it'll kill you. Greatly accelerates soul degradation, leading to psionicosis. Hello. Not even sporting a black eye. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. Sorry, we couldn't leave him to his fate. Have to take the matter up to the president, who naturally desired the existence of the disease, and naturally Brute Bomber chose to believe him. That's not all. Sanctioned a grudge match between you and him on one condition. Stand a chance he has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. Made a great fuss on the broadcast about the unregulated souls, but it's all staged. Everything's according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the brute bomber to do so. Or exhibiting symptoms of psionicosis, this will kill him. I know, I tried to talk out of him as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, will inject himself with his assembled feral souls and come for you. 10 did come grand chance to release all the souls to the repository. I fear there's no other way except through this fight. Prepare as best you can and meet me at the Arcadian. We'll have a chauffeur take us to the venue. I'm coming too. Cause this by revealing the disease to the brute bomber. At least I can do is be there. Stay safe, though. We're off to do the hero thing. The heavy runners will basically... yeah. People who are very heavy raiders will basically be powering through the raids multiple times today. You sure? Yep. Helm, chest, gloves, pants, boots, jewels. Yeah, no. Waste no time. Stage may be broadcast, but the desire for revenge definitely real. No telling how foolish it will be waiting. Travel to the 8th site. Yep. We got to do the questy stuff first. This will be the piece that we do each time. Want the car. Can I get the car for a friggin' flight minion? I want that more than the bike. Unless you place your life in danger. Danger? Ha! Who do you think you're talking to? The vile Heat, the most heinous, most despised fighter in the history of Arcadian. I fear nothing and spit on the rules. I'll do whatever the hell I need to win. Wait. Shock. And he's gone and done. Eject himself, cerebral feral soul, cerebral chimeric fiend. Brute bomber is a brute abominator. I say it's far too dangerous. You two out. I can fight too. I got this. What we do. Down knocking some sense into the fool, if it's possible. Knock some sense into them. Knocking them in their heads definitely on the cards. How much sense comes out of them, that's another matter. Cruiserweight M3 is now accessible. Get a chance to show off the other things. What else was in the housing list? I can't show it from here, can I? I'm trying to do it. It's like, no. Oh, we can zip home from this. Teleport. I don't see a point in standing around here for the 1 to 5 minutes that it's going to take. Usually it takes 2 minutes for it to actually put everyone in a line, so. Fortunately, I can show off the rest here. Can? Yeah. So, anyway, social housing review. Okay, so we got to Vault Rib. Like I said, these don't fit in the corner quite nicely. Right? They tend to, like, oh, that's sticking to the wall. No, no, no. What I mean is even when you, try to stick them right in the corner, they can't. So they tend to hang out a little bit. Like I said, it's going to take some placement tricks to get them right in the corners. So next up we have the Hingen partition, like a lovely curtain. Pillars. I can see some people enjoying those. Wooden frame partition. Doesn't fit up the wall, but that's okay. I have a minimalist partition. And one with a door in it, of course, so you can walk through it. Mantle shelf, which is actually kind of nice. Excuse me. That's quite nice. It's a lovely display, and of course I can see people putting stuffies or other things on them. Floor cabinet is very nice. Sword, and we've already seen this is Zanya's sword. New crystals for Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, blah, 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 blah. Got some ham for those who want some ham on the table. Prosciutto, specifically. And decorative window. You want that sort of thing. Wall shelf. This is actually... Get this up on a wall because it's got to be seen on the wall. There you go. So it's got a high piece and a low piece with this sort of connector between. Is nice. The wall cabinet, which is the thing. There we go. Right on top of the clock. That's where it belongs. So that's a high shelf preview. And then we have this, which is sort of a floor light of some description. Yes. I can see some people raising these up to make them into something else. maybe... Well, it's not going to work while I'm here because it's only a preview. Maybe someone will do them like floating steps, like one, two, like a floating spiral staircase. Just do. Someone might take the time to do that. And that's all the internal new furnishings. Yes. So I can see some cabinets being desired, because you got the top and bottom Hingen cabinets, so that's almost a set. Yep. I can see some people enjoying other elements. Exactly. But the one I see a lot of people going crazy for will be that arch pillar. Because you could probably put like one, one here, one there, one here, one there, one here. And then again to sort of make into like a hollow. Right? Give you an idea of like marbled floors and high marble arches. Arch point to here and arch point to there, either just in the corners of the room, or some people might even try to glitch them into here so that it becomes a thing you cross underneath, but then you've got sort of a landing part that you can sort of step on. Right? I can see all sorts of crazy things with those. We'll have to see what people show up with it as. So, gate. Yes, I don't know where it is just yet. Here we go. Far more serious.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator!
Twisted vengeance. Ready to divide this? Horse. Always.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Ow.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by.
Spore sack. Expect poison somewhere?
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Where? Oh, that sucks.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Oh! Okay, so don't look at them. All right. All right.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Bludgeoning. Right.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
It does 100-ton hit then.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Quarry stomp. Okay, no. How did I...
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Oh, what? Okay. How do you deal with that one, then? I wasn't looking at him, so it wasn't that got me out of trouble.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh, right. How the hell do you dodge that, then? Neo Bomb... I wish he'd stayed to basically get smoted by that. Wait, I wanted to see that. Me too. Gonna be a long fight, isn't it? Yes, it is.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Back up off of him.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Bodies. Use the bodies.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
I didn't get there fast enough. It's okay, we survived that. He's gonna do the same thing, but now in reverse. Cool.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Dodges hide behind the bodies of the plants. We're getting better. Yep.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
So stabbing.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
All right.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Not always the same thing, huh? All right.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Oh, come on! Can't get across the ring fast enough for that. I even tried to sprint straight across it.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
Okay.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
So that's a knockback. Okay.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Left side strike. Brutish swing. Okay. Stone Ringer, the stabbing. He's gonna jump to that other platform and swing.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Go. How do we get past that? It's a milestone for us. Yep. Well, I got nothing better to do tonight. Master Spirit, we're going to push our way through this one way or the other. One mechanic at a time. Shield for the meteors.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Brutal
Will the
impact.
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical
Okay.
foe?
And that's that. Okay. Stone Ringer,
My
bludgeoning.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Brutal swing will be inside.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Okay, shields were good. That's a swing. Get close because it's a blade.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. We should just rival flying! What fearsome strength!
I have no idea where to stand that one.
Goodness me, the
Edge of the
Brute
panel for that
Abominator
one.
is
Okay,
hanging
edge.
on the building!
Oh, edge of the panel. Oh, edge of panel for it. Center of the edge, like right there. Here, here, here. Cool.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Yep. Bludgeoning.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Bludgeoning is in close.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Should be this side that's safe.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Stabbing in close. All right.
We should just rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
Bludgeoning back. Stabbing.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Abominable blink.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Stabbing. Fourth explosion. pay attention where he was going. Power slam.
The rooftop is caved in! Such devastation! We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started higher.
Stone Ringer, 2 Stone Ringers. It's a blade. Oh, crap.
Alani, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Center. Oh, crap. One of the healers getting up. There we go. Behind the bodies.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on!
You gotta get someone up. Okay. Ilarigo, brutish swing.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Nope, as far as we go on this fight. Stone Ringer 2, Stone Ringers. That's the club, means don't be close to him. The blade means you have to get close to him. This means, oh crap. Brutish swing, he's highlighting the blade. I gets it. Glower power. Lashing lariat. He's going over to this wall over here, and it's a don't be close to him one.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I think so. Yep, we're learning. All fights be like this. All fights be like this. Alrighty. Forward. I blame the people saying the game is getting too easy. 3 weeks will be fine for this.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Stone Ringer stabbing.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Brutish swing, hits out close and personal one.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Of course we can.
Oh, we should just rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Bludgeon, that's up close and personal. Back it up. Stabby.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Revenge of the Vines. Spore Explosion.
Devastation.
Power Slam, just gonna have to suffer that one.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
Okay, Stone Ringer 2. Now watch what he does with his hands. It's an up-close one. Flashing Lariat.
A laddie. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Shielding.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on!
Stone Ringer the stabbing. Oh!
Oh no, that was too much.
He moved too close to me. I got hit with a tank buster. The other tank wasn't on the spot.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yep, I'm gonna get murdered in a moment. Damn it. Grim, you need to get someone up. Don't go near that, that's a...
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Shields. Right, technically I should be grabbed and I'll bring up Koi. He gets harder on that one as he goes. Bludgeoning. Back from him, back from him. Okay. Sack. Which one was glowing? It's a thump up close. Do not be near him. Thing. Brutish swing, it's a club. Okay, brings out both weapons. Yeah, that's a club swing. Other side, other side, other side, other side. Alright. I have no idea what the music sounds like for this fight, but it's got to be pretty freaking in there. 2 stone ringers, he's going to bring out both weapons, got to pay attention to the glow. It's a club. Fight. Alright, that definitely... Good schmut. Flawless run. First try.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
We will for the win. Technically, it is the first try. So technically not wrong.
It's all over. Until next time.
Ugh. We'll see what we get. You just gonna still go random? Absolutely. Eight items, 8 people. Someone got their stuff, they're out. Not getting the helm. Maybe I get a pair of pants, that'd be nice. Not getting the coat. Coat's got the most stuff to it, so I can see people going for the coat pretty quick because it's got the highest amount of stats. Oh, you're gonna get pants. Pants! Excellent. I can do with pants. I think helmet and gloves, boots are 2, pants is 3 or something. Here we go. No good. We're too late. All those feral souls took their toll. Broadcast cut the instant the match ended, so not terrible. Reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. Furious, you divulge information on this. I will do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. No one needs a punt. I thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. We're not. I will join you soon. Oh, you're not doing the same. You don't mean. Suffering the same symptoms for a while now. Sound seriously worried till I overheard your conversation. I too have it. He's gonna fight anyway, though. Your and sister and I began experiencing about this about the same time, not long before she disappeared without a word. Must have certainly fight her fate. Yeah. But I chose to accept mine. You come from beyond the barrier. No doubt you find it unsettling we use souls to cheat death. I just used bullshit. I mean, raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived bland, numbing existence, devoid of tension, excitement. Jobs arranged for me were tedious. There's no way to escape the nation's dreary reality. Joy and the Arcadian. My fighting persona is everything to me, like it was for my friend. If that's the price is to die from Psycho, I'd gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one. You're going to have to pick him up. Lack of understanding of one so little hurts. How can he accept death so readily? I do. Like, wait, what? Why not? I do. Damn it. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, it's so frustrating. Did what you could. I'm truly grateful. Wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving his body, the company announced he chose to retire with this defeat. Matches will continue, but after a delay for your cruiser title fight. Yeah, we have some talkie quests in the meantime then. Wonder where Neon's gone. Wasn't here when I returned. Oh. Somebody needs an ass booting. Better not have taken her. Yep. Worried. Let's see if I can locate her via her terminal. It's like, I'll go with you. Stay here with her. She's outside Everkeep? She's never gone off without a word. Something isn't right. Help me. Signal terminals at East Usani. Now, the Echo is sort of like a case of you don't get defeated. No, technically you don't. Jacket, gloves, pants, boots, tokens, weapon. East Yulani. Think you're anywhere near? Not bad. Outskirts would have been okay. Good choice, though. Map's always north, south, east, west, so. If I'd gone here, Electrode Strike would have been further from it, but this. I wonder where it could possibly be. I have a feeling her terminal's here, but she's not. It should be in this area. Give me word, what are you doing here? Geotrope contact. They said she needs to speak early. Supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice. Please don't do this. Too late. There's no going back. Won't back down. I thought it strange you tried to take another's life to save your own. The regulators are blown. Truth is, you weren't trying to save yourself. No, you're trying to save the man you love. Only him, every fighter in the heavyweight suffers from it. Trust the president, he saved them all in some way during their dark times of their lives. Howling Blade, Restara is no different. Chose to remain the Arcadian rather than be with me. If I acted alone, I'm determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. No, not you too. She did it just now. Warned me this had, but I had to stop you. So I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Nuni? We're sorry, Nuni. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. At least she's the clever one. Treatment doesn't require Thalen's soul. I believe I found it. Well, that's cute to find out. But I scoured all the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadian's archives, I believe. Thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military research logs. There I came across something called the regeneration factor. What is it? It's a thing that uses to secure your butts out of this. When his will and his body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes, regeneration is the force-stimulating recovery, part of life's design. Okay. Apparently, Lindrum scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. That was a century ago. Does the stimulant even still exist? Matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in the report its formula had been determined. Problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further. For this, we'll need your help, Eutrope. Or Eutrope. For what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. I meant, but I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry, please. The number of people have tried to kill me, and yet I've turned out to make friends with them. It's like, with the odd exception, it's like, you know, Gaius tried to kill me. He's a good friend now. Stinian, technically, he was possessed by a dragon. But, you know, bygones be bygones. As long as you don't turn into something big, evil, godlike, or primal-based, you're basically okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, it's not the first time. Right? Look at her, it's like, it's not the first time. Eutrope. Only fainted, thank God. Best we take her home so she can rest. Like, if you can forgive me, it's not the first time. But I've made friends with plenty of people who've tried to kill me. Entire race of dragons. You know, they were trying to kill me too before we made friends with them. Same with the Sahagin. the kobolds, the Amajala. Sif were okay. They were kind of cool with us. Illness as well. We need to figure out the formula as soon as possible. Like, oh damn. Resting upstairs. Quite severe. She needs to stay there until we can treat her. Or you've manifested the illness now. I'm gonna stand there and let you harm Thalen. Could have stopped her myself, you know. That's true. Given you have become weaker, you probably could have fended her off alone. I didn't need to intervene. You seem to be fine at the moment, but if you feel it a least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Get some rest. Now, this match is going to continue. That being the case, we should try to get fighters to retire. First being Howling Blade. We have to save him for Eurotrope's sake, at least. He's determined to fight until he dies. Tell him there's a possible cure we're working on. What's this? Confront him on the broadcast. Challenge him a waiver. Title Mass forced him to retire from the competition. Public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadian. People's eyes on him. Cruiserweightmen hard pressed to refuse. He's talking about it. Even the president would have to let it go ahead. Alright, we can do that. But how will we do the broadcast? Metro for a while. The Arcadian won't cooperate with us. We'll ask Honey for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. Snare the wolf. Cat's a wolf? Oh no. I'll contact Honey right now. Fill in the broadcast details. He's on board. Lie in wait at Mosaic. Howling Blade know to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge. Do whatever you take. This. Alright. We'll provoke him. We will be rude, Thalen. I'll stay here and look after your trope. Best of luck to you. Lock the door, too, little one. Right. I don't think the president would resort to hostages, but we don't want to give him ideas, shall we say. Oh, what a fight set. What an absolute fight set. Battles that are learned through blasts. This, you were getting the hang of it at the end there. I was. Right? His attack pattern was so... The bombers? Yeah. So if we go with the first one, we had to learn what the new mechanic elements were. There was the dance poses, the skaters that were going around through, like the torches from, what is it, 4, 5? Right? So there was, I knew what they were, but I didn't know where they went. Yeah. But with the overlap, it kind of got sticky. The other one was basically, don't stand in the bombs, don't stand in here, and then with everything shooting the thing, it's like, okay. There you are. Now that the performers are in place, it's time to steal the audiences. I mean, begin our broadcast. You can steal the publicity, honey. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honey Be Lovely. Distinguished guest, fabulous, fierce black cat, and the unstoppable upstart, Thalen. Yay! Goodness, they have a little surprise for Thalen's next opponent, Valiant Howling Blade. What's this about now? Thalen wants to say something to you. All right. A little shocked. Right? And put this up straight. You have me taken aback, I must say. Notion that I would lose is laughable. Should have no intention of retiring. Is the whimpering wolf afraid of losing? Not even if I think I'd play into your hands. That's weak for a champ, you ask me. Bet he's really just afraid to lose. Clearly has no confidence. Champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge. Uh-oh. It's not you I'm aimed at, it's the people. So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything. If you demand a wager, my purpose in life, it's only fair you do the same. Tell me, what gives your life meaning? Well, helping those in need. Kind-hearted soul. Can't help every time. Sometimes people don't want help. You offer it to them. True? Let's give it up if you lose. Only I won't. Hotly anticipated clash, waving their very life purpose in life. Not a match you can afford to miss. Should have said something. What gives you earning coin? To the nearby customers. Did we do well, Miss Honey? Extremely well. Thank you so much for your help. You don't think she gave this to the helpful customers? So that's how it is. You really are something else. You too, for everyone's sakes and the brute's memory, we send the Howling Blade into retirement. On the first fight, or so, the fourth or fifth echo, left, head to the green room. Jog, jog, jog. I can go straight to the Arcadian from here. Yay! Okay, that stays as long as I don't leave the zone. We're gonna do this fight? Oh, absolutely. We're finishing this set of fights. But if it takes too long, it's fine. Again and again, you've cut through the competition, confident you do the same. I got cheats on my side. Form of the Echo. Means I foresee the fight before the fight happens. Take a closer look at your opponent. See what we can derive from him in the ring, too. Lone Wolf for their kin, the Howling Blade. Okay. Big two-handed blade. Or there was a hunter on paralleled skill with the blade. Word reached the president, recruited him for this. Slow and good, clean looks, immediately embraced as a babyface fighter. He dazzles the crowd, fantastic ring and blade of pulsating light. Expect several slashes in different directions. Soul of a Fenrir, a legendary wolf, able to unleash slashes that are devastating as they are fast. Stay on your toes at all times. This guy's going to be a case of whap, whap, whap. Combos, you're going to have to like dodge left, right, left type thing, or in, out, in. We're going to want to stay at a medium distance to him, not super far, not super close. You pick this one up in no time? Well, this will be the fight that gets the last object in my list. It will? Yep. I'll get the token. It's like every 4 tokens or every 4 weeks we'll be able to upgrade to a weapon. This, of course. So it's like the weapon, the body, the pants, the helmet, the boots, this, that, the other. So let's quickly go over to Exit Solution 9. I don't want to do that. I want to go over to Nexus Arcadia from here. I want to see how big a step it is for the 740 gear. Arcadian Relic Exchange. Here we are. Cruiserweight Hollow Gear. Oh, I can get a helmet. Look at that. Nice. So, item comparison. Main jacket. Vitality. It's up another 40. Not bad. Alright. What's it look like? That's not terrible. Okay, it is a long sleeve jacket. That's not a terrible jacket. How's the pants do? Okay, this guy's gonna have some knockbacks, you think? Barista in red. Got a full healer.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Ruby. Fighting a Gundam. Never mind, going.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Yeah, it looks like a straight AoE. Into tank bust.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Wolf Rain.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one. A stylish evasion, well done.
Okay, it's a straight one strike AoE.
I do like toying with my prey.
Back in the moonlight.
Can you fend off a pack of wolves?
Been there, done that.
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
I disagree.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings!
Okay. Focus one, then the other. We didn't kill him fast enough. All right. That's an Ultima that we didn't get down. That's okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
All right. Ow. Crap.
The challenger's down!
I see how it works.
Is this the end?
Can you fend off a pack of wolves? Flying true! The earth is mine to command! Not bad, not bad. but we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings!
Right, ultimate. Like, why did it hit multiple times? Because it didn't kill us the first time.
Still you stabbed. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword!
Ow.
That must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Bear fangs. What is that?
You're mine!
Oh, flip. Since when he had a knockback? Good to know, is added a knockback, so that did not get hit with it.
A pack of wolves!
Not high on the resurrect list. Told you. Kick him, man. Kick him.
Try this!
Nope, hit him with some quick slow. Ooh, the boy, the boy. Okay, so yeah, which side the sword he's holding is which way those are gonna go. Which way they come out, it's which way they fire off. this time. After the last fight.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger! It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, I guess I'm not getting the glasses. That's okay. That's the unique item to the thing. Mm-hmm. All right. That didn't take as long as I expected. No, it did not. Okay, that's the weapon. Cool. Yeah, I might be able to pick up the pants as well. What's this thing look like? Let's make the hat show up here. Yeah, no, that beanie with a thing. Okay, whatever. We'll update it. You did it. You really did it. You're amazing. You know that? You're simply too strong for me. Gave my word. I intend to keep it. I'll retire from fighting. This, I've escaped imminent death, but I suppose I've lost my purpose in life. Really know. Right? There are battles you still can fight. Help us oppose the president. Sacrifice the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment. It's good as killed, my friend. He should be stopped. I know. But before I owe him everything. It's why we continue to fight willingly, even though it meant dying from our illness. Those nails are going to dig into that hand. Well, you can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death. People who care for you, even if you don't care for yourself. This time Yurcho's been fighting, trying to save you. What? He vanished without a word after we developed symptoms of this. I searched and searched, could find no trace, so I was more shocked than anyone she showed up in Salem. Strong she was, I assumed her symptoms had abated. She decided to resume fighting. Because you've been using your debt to the president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth. To do so, you've lost sight to those dearest to you. Save you, Europe went after Thalen for his soul. You thought it was the only way she could be with you. Who could see no life outside of the Arcadian? Uh-oh. We have a new award winner for the most dense person in this hereby universe. It's like, here, just like pull out this really lump of black matter. It's like, hold on to this. What is it? It's the award for being the most dense I've met for a while. You're right about everything. The choices I made out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. But I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. I like his shoes, though. Give me Hector. Oh, okay. I should have tried to save you like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my settlement. The president's done enough. I will help you to stop him. Start needing to count on the Howling Blade himself as our ally. No more. From now on, I'm simply Ritsara. Continue this. You're open news there. Happy to see you. There's still one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. No, you'll meet us there now. I just grab him around the back of the neck. Nope, we're going together now. Right? Not unless you're planning on going and fetching his kittens. They're coming with us. So the 1 in 4 fights are, or sorry, the 2 in 4 fights are relatively straightforward, shall we say. The mechanics aren't anything too spectacular. No. Number 3 fight had the most number of new mechanics. It did? Yeah, it did. It really did. The sheer number of new mechanics is what really threw everyone for the loop. We had to... Basically, the fight is almost like... Glower is not a new mechanic, but coupled with the jumping onto walls and firing it, it becomes a new mechanic. The clubs and swords, those are sort of a new mechanical. Interesting. Kittens. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping you could look after these little ones. You'd be glad. Nuani's only wanted to adopt a cat for a while now. Must be upstairs. I'll go see how they are. May I come too? Of course. You and Eurotrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. Meow. They're not there. Are gone. No schmut. Just sigh. Wouldn't have taken your outside in her current state. Her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them. And there's the president. Well, something's happened to them. That'll be the president. Phelan, unenhanced warrior, for your contributions, excitement, pride, extension, Arcadia, utmost esteem. Voice, it's the president. Cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. Safeguard, prevent any further deviations. I've taken Eurotrope and Nuani into my care. Predictable. Like, predictable. Wish to cure it. Sams, I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? 2 things. Continue fighting Arcadian. Must never meddle in my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. Become Grand Champion. Our soul will be at your disposal. I'll even disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. Pouring to see in your exploits at the pinnacle of the Arcadian heavyweight division, which will be in several months. You'll have to prepare strong for the heavyweight. Yep. Step ahead of us. Wrong move, and Eurotrope and Nuani will come to harm. Place no choice to place our hopes in Thalen. Been here before. It's alright. Now we're dealing with, right? But this is my bag. Right? Not a problem. Right? This is what we do. Right? Right? Faith in this. It's not a problem. So I just look at them, it's just like, yep. Do our best to support you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. Like, yeah, this I'm this I'm good at. I think stoop slow to abduct Eurotrope. Convalescing as she is, Nuani, a helpless child, must do all we power can get him back. So we must stop him once and for all. Deep down, I know also Hector would have wanted. Yep. You did pretty good then. Yanni out here? Yeah, she is. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as we do what the president says, no harm should come to my sisters. Ahead of your campaign to become this, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Train and hone your skills, or rest to recover your strength. See to it you're ready for the next fight. Place so much on your shoulders, you're the only one we can depend on. Yep. And with time the heavyweight matches begin. Like, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Come on, this. That. I got 2 pairs of pants. Can I get myself... I think Panzer 3. It's like, I think the chest is 4, Panzer 3, hat, gloves, and boots are both 2, and it's 1 for all the jewels. So it's like 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 for the jewels, 2 for the hat, 2 for the hands, 2 for the feet. We'll check. We'll check. Total of 42 items. But holy moly, we'll file this under the post-game elements. Pants are 4. Okay, so pants are 4. So it's 1 for each of the jewels, 2 for helmets, gloves, and feet, with the jacket and pants being there. Cool. Also, let's clean up the things here. Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. Woohoo! That's what I want, and it's this one. I'll just glamour that. So that'll be the new weekly. It will be the new weekly. So we're right back and done all the stuff for the thing. Oh yeah, we've done all the post elements. So it'll be back to basically grinding tokens to upgrade this stuff to the 750 gear. As quickly as we can. We'll most likely push, right? Try to get this stuff. It'll take a couple of weeks. Right? We've already got 96. We need 450 and tombstones accordingly. Yep. So the cap of casting. Boy, it's only just a blue robe. So that's about 2 weeks worth of stones. That's 2 weeks worth of stones, 2 weeks worth of stones, 2 weeks. 1 week, 1 week, 1 week, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So we will push for these ones first. And is it here? 7. So in 7 weeks, we'll get the universal tombstone to basically upgrade our weapon, which will need 500 of these. Good times? Very good times. That's the plan. That's the plan. So basically back to General Mayhem tomorrow. Will it be? Absolutely it will be. You know, we'll be back to our normal, regular, scheduled case of crashing dailies and basically doing books because we want as much tokens as we can possibly get. Yep. Now, they might be releasing stuff in small batches over the next little bit, but the major patch and major quest bit won't happen for another few months. Usually, they've got a pretty good release schedule for that stuff. So, we in for this? Of course we are. With that, we're going to run away for another day because it's time to go into the show. Tomorrow, back to daily grindables. You in for it? Hey, we'll see you tomorrow at our regularly scheduled time of 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. We'll wait for next week to be more of the Arcadian. That's our new grind for the week. Pushing tokens and many other grinds as we possibly can. We've got to get all the goodies and get ourselves up geared, up standard, and up everything else. So, we're in for it. Dailies for grind, dailies for grind. Tokens for days. Tokens for days, tokens for days. Coming up on Friday, Saturday. We have more Cyberpunk, starting off with The Heist, the infamous changeover from Act 1 to Act 2. It takes about 2 hours to do, and then we might have a case of quick drive around the town and try to get all the cards. Absolutely, pick up the totem cards as we go, because they're all fun. Go fetch the tarot because it's simple, it's easy, it's nothing fancy. Then we get to decide which zone we want to start on first. Yes, with the new play out as it is, we can choose which zones we want to sort of clean out first. Do we want to do the Outer Badlands, that we've just got all the city stuff? I might actually do that. Hit the Badlands for afterwards. Do what Dakota needs, because that way we've got plenty of time to grind everything else. So if you're in for it, hey, that'll be Friday, Saturday. A big old thank you for those that tuned in tonight. If you catch me on replay, hey, thank you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks once more. With that, I'm gone. Laters!